do this on the 8th of this month, and you are going to see everything about your life change for good. You are going to see that unexpected miracle begin to happen in your life. You are going to start experiencing supernatural blessing in your life. You are going to see every doors that close in your life being opened. You are going to see that people that forgotten you will start remembering you. You are going to see that earnest desire of yours is going to be granted. Just count either white candle, 1 white candle, or 3 white candle, or 7 white candle. Now, if you have been doing this particular recipe, please share your experience in the comment section. All right. Now, if you have not been doing that, please try doing this, and I tell you, your life will not remain the same. So, welcome back to my channel. I greet you depending on where you are watching me from. And exactly when you see this video, you are highly welcome to my channel. Welcome to our channel. If you are new, thank you very much for joining. My name is Promise. So here I share about the spiritual tips and health tips, how to use natural things for these uses, or how to know the spiritual benefit of the things you use in daily basis. Alright, so I promise you are not going to regret being part of this family. If you're a returning subscriber, returning viewers, thank you very much for coming back today. I love you and stay blessed. So guys, I want to say before the congratulations to those that have been participating in these full moon prayers. Please, if you have been participating or if you have done this before, I would like you to share your experience in the comment section to encourage others, or share what God have used this means to do in your life. Praying with the full moon is one of the things you must not play with, because this prayer is almost once in every month. Now, using this method, you can use it to talk to God, depend on in whatever that you are going through, in that your earnest desire, that particular situation that is very, very difficult, or that is very, you are going through that you have tried a lot of effort and yet it continues. Do you know that praying with the full moon or praying on the moon is very, very powerful? Okay, now I'm going to be sharing with you methods on how to make your prayers on the full moon, or using the moon method for an instant manifestation. Is very natural and very, very effective. Now, number one thing, if you want to do this, like I said, this month full moon should be on the 8th, on the 9th of October. So October is the full moon of this month. And if you have been following me, remember I remind you every month of the full moon, the day of the moon. So the moon, there is a particular day moon comes in every month. All right, it comes for a reason. There is a spiritual benefit for that, and people that understand the benefit makes use of it. People that understand it get moon water. People that understand it make their prayers using this means. People that understand it talk to God using this method. Now, there is so many ways you make your prayers for instant manifestation. Now, I'm going to be sharing this amazing one that I've worked for a lot of people, including me, using this method. Now, number one thing you need to understand is this. Before you do this, you need to believe that this particular thing is going to work for you. When you are praying to God, when you are making your prayers, you need faith. Because your faith is something that makes that particular thing you are doing to work effectively in your life. When you are doing something, even when you are taking your drugs, you don't have faith that this drugs is going to cure you. You are just wasting time, because that drugs might not, because at that particular moment, your spiritual being have already condemned that drugs. So this is how, even when you are praying and you are having doubts, I don't know if God is going to answer this prayer, that means spiritually you have condemned yourself. Spiritually, you have already disconnected the miracle that is about to follow that prayer. So faith is number one thing that you need to have whenever you are praying or whenever you are doing any of this recipe. But I must tell you, I can testify to this particular moon. That is why I don't joke with it. And that is why I keep reminding my family, people that is under this channel or page, about every month full moon, because it's doing wonders. You can use this method to ask God for a favor. You can use this method to ask God for marital settlement. You can use this method to ask God to report to whoever that is against your life, both known to you or unknown to you, to God. God is a spiritual being. He sees everyone. All right, so when you close your mouth, that means you are okay with that. But when you speak out, when you talk to existence, when you tell God what you want God to do for you, you see God doing it for you. All right, now without wasting your time, this is the method I'm going to be sharing with you, this powerful and very, very simple way to make this prayer. Number one item you'll be needing, first of all, you need to get a plain sheet of paper and get a pen. You are going to first of all write your name. All right, write your name on the particular paper. Now, after writing your name, you now write your prayer request. Now, let me tell you, whenever you are making prayers using this means, or whenever you are making prayer using the moon, or you are praying on your own self, let me tell you, always make your prayer to be at front. Like, what I mean is that, like, for example, you needed something, just speak as if you have already gotten that. Maybe you need marital settlement. You said, oh God, I know that you just speak positively according to that, because at that particular time you are also agreeing with your inner spirit that that particular thing is already yours. I teach you that as a human, you have that spiritual energy, human energy, to possess everything you want, if only you can work towards it. I'm not talking when you are praying for financial breakthrough and you're sleeping in your house. No, let me be sincere. When you are praying for financial breakthrough and you work towards it, you go out there to look for something to do, you go out there to start up something, you see God manifesting that your request. All right, now this is what you need to do. Get a plain sheet of paper and pen. Write your prayer request, write your name. If you are praying for anybody that you are praying for, make sure the name of the person is written in a paper. Now write your prayer request, be specific and set your intention very well. Now after you're done writing, another thing you need is white candle. Now, like I said, white candle represents light, it represents peace, it represents open door, it's purity. Let me tell you one thing, when you get this candle now for using sake, like for using sake, maybe you don't have light in your house, in your home, please pay attention. I just want to explain to you, because this month of full moon, October, November full moon, you must not play with it. If you are very sensitive enough, you will achieve what you have not been able to achieve all these months, because it's a fulfilling month. It works very well. That's why we have a special group for that, because this month is a month of recovery. Like these few months is a moon of recovery, is a moon of expansion, is a moon of miracle. So when you get this candle for using sake and you just say the word on it, you are just using it, like it's not going to work for you in any spiritual way. But when you get this candle for a spiritual using or for your prayers, you speak a word into it, or you fortify it using honey or olive oil or all that. At that particular moment, you have activated this candle to work for you. Do you understand? You have, like, it's like cinnamon that we're using in this. You use cinnamon to cook. Yes. When you added your cinnamon in your cooking, it works for you. It gives you that natural benefit it has. But when you bring your cinnamon and speak a word into it and call this cinnamon, I'm using it to attract this, at that particular moment you are already activated it into a spiritual way to work for you. That is why some people that don't understand this, they will say, oh, this is evil, this is fetish. Yes, you still make use of this, yet you still eat all these things, not knowing that you can still use all these things to help your life spiritually. How? When you bring it and you speak into it, because of that human you are, because that likeness, because that image of God you are, you speak into existence into it. Call this candle from today that I'm experiencing darkness. As I light you from today, light will start coming into my life. Before the candle burns, light will start, because at that particular moment you have activated it, you have charged it spiritually to work for you. And spiritual, that is what it stands for. So without wasting your time, all you need after writing your prayer request, get either white candle or get either 3 or 7. This is the number you make use of. If you can get 1, fine. If you can get 3, fine. If you can get 7, fine. Now another thing you need is a cinnamon powder. Okay, Now another thing again you need is original honey. And another thing again you need is a white sugar. Don't ask me, let it be a brown sugar. No, white sugar. Okay. Now, if you have this time around, if you have this rosemary or thyme, you can make use of them. It's okay. But if you don't have it, just make use of the previous ones we have been using. But if you get it, especially rosemary or thyme, add it into this mixture. Now, this is how to do it. Mix your honey, your cinnamon, your white sugar, and your rosemary or thyme. I mean the normal thyme we use in parboiling meat. Mix everything together. All right. Now get that your prayer request, those things that you have prayed, those things that you want God to do for you using this method. Use that mixture, that sweet things that you have mixed together. Now cinnamon, if I have been following you, you will know what all these items, their spiritual benefits. Cinnamon is for attraction and many of them. So use that particular mixture, rub it on the place of that your request. All right, just place it on your request like this. As you are doing this, you are praying, oh God, I am using this method to bring sweetness into this my request. All these things that I've written here, from now to December, or from now to the end of this month, or from now to so time, oh God, may you use this method to grant it for me. As nothing hinders the moon, so shall nothing will hinder any of these things that I've written here that troubles my heart. That from today I will receive it the way I have written it. Okay, so you, after that you are done. Now still get your candle. Okay, now place it on the body of the candle, just a little, so that you'll be able to burn. But if you cannot place it on the candle, it's fine. But make sure on that your request, you place all these items there. Now immediately you see the moon, all right, which is on the 9th of this month. Now take the request to the moon. If you are living in a place where you can go outside, better and fine. Go outside, stand barefooted, and open your request facing the moon. Make your prayers according to your strength. Now go inside your house where it's safe, where it will not will not connect to any other thing to burn your house, please. Now if you are using the white candle one, place it on the top of your request and light it and say, oh God, as I've light this white candle on these things that I've written, as nothing hinders light from shining, as darkness stop not light from shining, so shall all these requests that I've written here, so shall it bring light into my life. If you are praying for your children, if you are praying for your husband or for your wife, begin to mention their name and speak positively into their life. Then after that, allow the candle to burn down. Allow the candle to burn down. Okay? Now, in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, go and get that particular thing. Dispose the candle wax. For that request, light it. Burn it into ashes. Go to the early morning sun. That sun that comes in the morning, go there and blow the ashes away and say, oh God, the God of the sun, that from today henceforth, that as sun shineth in the life of in the earth, so shall not all these things that you have written, all these your requests begin to manifest. You blow it up, whether it burned to ashes or it did not burn. But make sure if it did not burn, just cut it into pieces and go to the sun and do this that I said now. Okay, if you are living in a house whereby you cannot go outside to make the prayer because of some security reason, because of people thinking, oh, you are doing evil, without knowing your mind or what you are doing, please stay at your back corner, wherever you know you can stay and be facing the moon. It's fine. Stay there and make your prayers and follow the same procedure. That is not all. Now, after making that your prayer at that particular night of that moon, get a bucket of water. Get a bucket of water. Now, if you are living in a place where it's safe for security reasons, if you are living in a public house, don't do this, so that people will not go and add something into your water. But if you know you are living in your own house, you are living at a safe place, get a full bucket of water, put it outside All right, that is called moon water. Put it outside there, leave it there. In the morning, first thing in the morning, before you wake up, before you talk to anybody, use that the same mixture you use in your request. Put it inside the same water. All right, now when you are putting in the water, you can put 3 tablespoons of honey, 3 pieces of sea salt, 3 tablespoons of sugar, white sugar. All right, and you can't few rosemary or few thyme and put it inside. Okay, now you put everything. Sorry for your mixture, I forgot to say you need to add salt into it. You add either sea salt or normal salt. I mean the mixture you are using to rub your request. So now when you wake up in the morning after the moon, go and use the water to bathe without soap and sponge, and after bathing, don't clean your body. Okay, you are done. Now watch out and see how that particular thing will be coming to pass. Praying with the moon is amazing. Is a powerful means of praying for instant manifestation. Now this is for people that is asking for one thing or the other, for good life, for prosperity, for healing, for progress, for favor and all that. Now if you want to report somebody to the moon, somebody is troubling your life, somebody is collecting what belongs to you, somebody is frustrating you, and you are very sure that you know that person, or you are sick, spiritual sickness, you know the person, please get your plain sheet of paper, write the name of the person. Okay, now you are going to still use this method of going to the moon to pray, but don't rub this sweet mixture on your paper. Just write your prayer request. If you know the name of the person, write it. If you don't know the name of the person, just write your request. Oh God, whoever that is against this particular thing that is happening to me, or whoever that is against this sickness, whoever that is against this rising and falling, whoever that is against, you just mention all those things in your written notes. Now after that, get black candle, 3 pieces. All right, now go to the moon and make the prayer and come inside to light it on the paper. If you want to light that particular one, turn it upside down like this and light it before you bring it up. I'm using white to show you example, but you are making use of black, so you just on it, bring it up and place it around that place and let it burn. Still do what I asked you to do in early morning and begin to see wonders happen. It works like magic. It's a secret that many people don't know. It's a secret that some people might not tell you, but it works very well. So try it. Like I said, don't play with this full moon, this 3 months full moon, and you see that your life will never remain the same. So I wish you congratulations in advance, and I pray that Almighty God, the creator of heaven and earth, the creator of the whole universe, the Almighty God, will answer and grant every of your heart desire. Please don't forget to come back to share your testimony. Thank you all and stay blessed. See you in my next video. Bye.